kitchen one more time with Chef Ricardo cooking program, guys. We are always in the kitchen to give you your favorite dishes. I know you love the food. Please leave your comments if you like the recipe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much. But today we want to say to you, we're making some lovely quiche. This is just tomato and cheese quiche, guys. As I said before in the video, you can get the pastry at the local shop to buy, and all you have to do is come and roll it out. Very easy. But if you want me to make the pastry for you, I can do it also. But to make life a little bit more easier, just to show you how you can get the pastry at the local shop to buy or the big supermarket. Wherever you live, local, you can get the pastry in the supermarket to buy. All you need to do is just ask for pastry, you know, to make quiche, or if you want to make something different, you can ask for that kind of pastry. So guys, hopefully you like the recipe. Subscribe to the channel. As I said before, for you to make the pastry at home, basically gonna need a cup of flour and quarter cups of butter and half cups of water. And all you need to do is simple, roll up it, and you can also put a pinch of salt if you do like unsalted butter. But if you want me to make the pastry, please write it below, and I will definitely make another quiche very soon and make the pastry for you. So enjoy the recipe, subscribe to the channel, and get a copy of my cooking book on Amazon. The price won't change, guys. 50% off at the moment. And remember, there's a lot of people buying the book and a lot of people been leaving the comments. So get your copy, and thank you so much, and see you next time. Come back again one more time with Chef Ricardo cooking program. Well, today I want to show you how you can make yourself a tomato quiche at home. But the only thing, guys, to be honest with you, I buy the pastry at the local supermarket today. This is the pastry. This is how the pastry look. Very easy and simple. You can make it also. If you want me to make it, I can make the pastry. But I just want to simply say to you, this is just flour, flour, water, and butter to make the pastry. So what I want to say is, I buy the pastry today at the supermarket, and I want to make you a nice, lovely tomato and cheese quiche today. Enjoy the recipe. So first of all, what we're gonna do, I have some plain flour. I'm just gonna simply put a little bit of plain flour on the surface, and simple get my rolling pin and rub a little bit of flour on the rolling pin. Take my little time and simply roll it out like this, as you can see. Really nice and simple, easy to make, such a nice lovely quiche like this. But this is my pan which I'm gonna use for my quiche. As you can see, this is a home bake tray. Flour on the surface because I want you guys to see exactly what I'm doing right here. So just take a little time, no rush, and simple roll out the pastry like this. Nice one. So next thing, wrap the pastry over the board, over the rolling pin, and fold it like this. Lovely. Then get your baking tray. This is the baking tray which you're going to use. Take a little time and simple fold it over like this. So make sure seal all the edges just to get the shape of the pan and the inside. In the meantime, preheat your oven. Use a knife and simply cut off the edges. Simple, you don't need these bits and pieces. And then simple. Let's use a finger and squeeze it in just to get the shape of the pan, guys. Nice one. The next thing, get a piece of a grease-proof paper like this. If you got some old rice or old pasta, just simply pour in like this. So this is my rice right now I'm gonna use for my stuff and I'm baking like quiche. Nice one. Paper a little bit too big and simple. Let's cut off a little piece on the outside. I'll use the scissors. Shape it up like this. The pastry, as I said before, you can get it at any local shop to buy, guys. Seriously, you can get the pastry at any local shop. You can use either rice or pasta to hold on the paper. I just take it from the oven. And basically, I want you to see how it look when you take it from the oven. Very hot, be careful. So what I'm gonna simply do is take up my paper with the rice. I shall use to hold on it. Lovely and nice. A few grain get away from me, guys. That's the only thing I don't like. You have to be careful when you are doing this because sometimes there is rice can get away inside. But as you can see how the pastry look, that means to show you the pastry almost cooked. So I'm just gonna simple. I was gonna put it back inside of the oven, but there's no need for me to put it back inside of the oven because the pastry cook. As you can see, I don't need to cook it anymore. So what I'm gonna simply do is to try and get rid of the rice and the inside, which I don't want the pastry to be broken. So there's a few grain get away from the inside, but that's fine. But I just want to simply show you how the pastry would look. This is how the pastry look, guys, as you can see. Very easy and simple. Basically, as I say, you can do this at home, as you can see. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the filling for it. Lovely and nice. Put that at the side. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the filling ready for it. So first of all, you have to make sure you got cheese and tomato and egg. Alright? That's one of the main things you need to do. So I'm gonna get my filling ready first. Nice and lovely. So guys, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna simply make I'm gonna get some egg and get my egg whisked up now. So first of all, let's go into business. Time is running. This is the first egg. It's one of the egg. 2 egg. That's piece off. Three. That's 4 egg. I didn't do probably 4 egg will be enough. I'm gonna use 4 egg and then half cups of milk. I put a cup of milk inside of it. Nice and lovely. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of coarse pepper, cracked pepper. And then I give it a whisk. The best to use inside of this is some cream. I love cream when I'm making quiche. I just love to use cream. The cream does just give it a different kind of flavor, a different look, everything. And so I love to use cream. So I'm just whisking this for about a second. Lovely. Put this at the side. That's finished. Get your quiche, your pastry. Sorry. Simple. Put some cheese at the bottom. I'm using some strong Montreal cheese. You can get this at any local shop, supermarket. To buy. Lovely. The next now, tomato. Because of tomato quiche we are making. Remember, as I said before, you can get the pastry to buy at local shop, supermarket. So if you see I make my quiche and you ask me where I get the pastry, remember I told you before, you can get it at the local shop or supermarket. And add your egg and milk inside of it just like this. Nice and lovely. So as you can see exactly what I'm doing at the moment, guys. Now I'm gonna put this inside of the oven for it to bake for another 20 minutes until I see you get that lovely setting color and top. I know I could just put the rest probably to the wall. Yeah, the rest wall. So the 1 cup of milk and the 4 egg did work for this quiche. So as you can see, I'm making you a nice lovely tomato and cheese quiche, and I'm gonna put it in the oven. Yes, mark 7. If you use a different kind of oven, at 165 is good for 20 to 25 minutes inside of the oven. Enjoy the recipe, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments. Request your kind of quiche that you want me to make for you in the next 24 hours. Bye bye. Lovely and nice. I just take it from the oven, guys. As you can see, really hot. And this is the lovely quiche. Oh, what am I doing, man? I want to dead to that. Alright, guys, as you can see, I just take it from the oven, and that's all the quiche look, guys. Really lovely and nice, simple as you can see. Basically, all you need to do is let it cool down for a nice good couple 20 to 30 minutes. Then we're gonna share it out. So first of all, you need to make it cool down first. Then you can cut it. So after it cool down, we're gonna cut it and shear it up to make you guys see the way it look on the plate. Enjoy the recipe. 25 minutes, a little bit of burn around the edges, but you know these things do happen sometime when you're baking or do pastry or anything. These things do happen. So guys, hopefully you will enjoy the recipe and leave your comments. And this is a tomato and cheese quiche. Hopefully you can make the roast vegetable one for you. So that you guys can enjoy them. Thank you so much for watching my cooking program, and what we're gonna do next, we're gonna cut it and share it up. Enjoy the recipe and see you in a bit. Nice and lovely. So what we're gonna do though, basically we wanna try and cut the quiche, because this is something, guys, looking lovely and nice. So we're gonna try and cut a nice lovely fat chunk of the quiche out of it. The most important thing is to make the quiche cool down first before you start to do anything with it, guys, because when you cook a quiche, when it's hot, what it do is start to crumble, as you can see. Sorry about that. Looking lovely and nice. So as you can see, exactly what I'm doing right here. Nice one. That's the quiche, guys. Beautiful. Basically what we're gonna do now is serve it with a nice lovely leaf at the side. So hopefully you will enjoy the recipe and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching Chef Ricardo cooking program. We've got a lot more recipe like this coming up for you guys. So as you can see, cheese and tomato quiche from Chef Ricardo today. Enjoy the recipe and see you.